You know what that music is? It's our.
I'm back.
I'm back. It's our battery bad boy, Ben Bradley. Hey, I forgot to call you that on Tech Refresh this past week.
You did. You just called me that a couple times on next week's, I guess. So.
I go. I'm gonna have to call you. I think I just called you our trusty news director, which isn't as exciting as our battery bad boy.
And Baron, yeah. Yeah, I know.
And Baron, yes.
With the name comes so much responsibility. So.
Hey, so what'd you take a look at that we're not going to love or we're going to love?
You know, this is one of those things that I love it, and it's not expensive. Doesn't have a lot of lights or buttons. It's just one of those that makes life easier, a little more convenient. So
okay, wait, whoa. You just said something. Okay, you love it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm going to have to sit up for this one. Okay, because
it builds on something I already had too.
Okay, all right. Okay, tell us about it then.
Okay. Well, you remember last year I showed off that new wallet. I'd downsized my old leather wallet and got that.
That was nifty.
The new one for the front pocket. Yeah, because most of the cards, all the loyalty stuff, I keep that on my phone now. I don't need the bulky wallet anymore. So years ago, I kind of did that with keys too. I can unlock my front door. I can, open my garage with my phone. I don't need to carry around a lot of keys. So 6 or 7 years ago, I started carrying one of these organizers from KeySmart. I've taken all the keys out because I don't use it anymore. But you just flip out keys like a pocket knife, and
sure.
They don't jingle in your pocket. They don't get caught in your pocket. So within the last, 3 or 4 years, they released one that had tile built in, a tile tracker. So if you lose your keys, you can kind of track it. Well,
now
they've
smart.
just released a new one. Oh yeah, but you have to charge your keychain. It's kind of weird. So,
excuse me. You know what? I'm sorry, honey. I need to before we go. I need to charge my keychain. Okay. Did you ever think that you would ever say that in your life? I have to charge my keychain. But anyway, okay. So they have a new one.
No, it's like firmware for the Christmas lights too. But yeah, so.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I need to download the firmware for the Christmas lights.
Well, they just released a new one in the last couple months, and this one is made to hold an AirTag, which if you have an iPhone, the best tracker. So this is it. It's called the KeySmart Air, because it holds an AirTag. So as you can see, it's just got a little pocket that it holds the AirTag, and then your keys that you swing out just like that.
You know what? I'm going to buy that.
How much is it? Like I said, it's $40, which actually isn't that bad. It's basically a couple features on it. It's holds up to 5 keys, so it's not meant for a lot of keys. And of course, you can attach your car key fob to it. It has what's called Smart Shield leather, stain and water resistant, supposedly 10 times stronger than regular leather. I don't know yet. I haven't been able to, test the leathers. So, and it is slim, so it fits in the, in the pockets pretty easily. It's just one of those things that, like I said, makes life a little more convenient. So I don't know
how many keys does it hold?
Just 5 on this
5.
one. It's a smaller one. Like this one, the old one, that they still sell these, but you can expand it out. You could put 15, 20 keys on this thing probably. But,
gosh, okay.
You don't really need that. So this
one's really
just,
important then.
Keys, mail key. Yeah.
Okay. If you have 15 keys, you must really be important.
There you go. Oh, and I put a little handy USB drive on it too. So, never know when you just need to save some files on the go. So that works too. But have you ever had a key organizer like that over the past few years that you have to take apart and add the keys?
No, I've never, because I don't really carry many keys. I mean, I just have But I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy this. Everything's over. I'm going to buy this for Barry. Okay. When we get off the air today, I'm going to buy it for him because I don't know if you noticed, but we bought a boat. Okay. So with a boat comes a lot of keys. Okay. And so we were getting in the boat the other day, and I actually said this. I said, I'm giving you the keys to the car and the boat keys. Okay, so I hand and he's jumping over to get into the boat, and he has both sets of keys. And then all of a sudden you hear he dropped him in the water. And
see, that's not good.
No. And so, And so we had to call the scuba dog guy to come over and fetch the keys from the bottom of the ocean. And And so now all the keys have these little bobs on them. You know, like so in case they go into the water, that they don't, they don't do that. But I think this would actually help streamline him, because I think he does have like probably 6 keys on this keychain that and with the Apple AirTag, it's just a given. This has like Barry written all over it. Be great.
Yeah, still don't drop it in the water, but still, no. Yeah, he's a lot easier to find.
But I thought it was really interesting. So I asked the scuba guy, I said, so when an AirTag gets dropped in the ocean, will it still work? And I mean, because this is a guy, like, he says this happens all the time. He said people drop their keys all the time. And he's like, this is like one of his big side jobs, aside from cleaning the bottom of the boats. And he said that you want to rinse it off from the salt water as soon as possible. And he actually told me, and he didn't know who I was or anything, and he said, in that bag of rice trick, that does not work. He's like, just use a hair dryer. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Nice. So I put the AirTag in a bag of rice just because that's what I would do. And it did work. I was surprised. After being in the ocean for like 40 minutes.
We've saved phones in the past, like old iPhones that weren't waterproof. A bag of rice helped.
Yes, so. Yeah, it does that. Anyway, so I digress. So tell us more about these. So are we into the Ben heads? Because it sounds like this is like a good one.
It's, I've loved the brand KeySmart. Like I said, I had one for like 6 or 7 years. It's not expensive. So yeah, it gets a full 5. But I will tell you and tell Barry this, because when you take, whether you have the old style or the one with the AirTag, when you take it apart to put on the keys, it's a little bit like playing Operation. You have to line everything up, put the keys on the right side, make sure you put the little spacers in between. So it's a little tedious at first, but it's worth it. Once it's set up and you get everything tightened, good to go. So
can you shoot me over a link to that on Amazon? Because this way I'm just going to buy one. I think this is the first thing that you've ever done a review on. I'm like, I need that. I want that. I do. Which means that
it holds a battery too. So.
I think, yes, exactly. Which I think, and I mean, plus you can put a USB drive. Nothing says, battery bad boy Baron Ben Bradley like a USB drive on your keychain. I mean,
exactly.
I mean, I can't think I've ever needed that, but there's probably a time, right?
You never know. You never know.
When's the last time you used it?
What year is it?
Oh,
it's probably been a while.
Okay, but it's like that safety. You just never know. You never know when you might need that.
Exactly.
All right. So, so you'll post some links to this over at Komando.com, of course.
Mm-hmm. And to an AirTag too, because those are sold separately.
Yes, you need those. Thanks, Ben. Good job. Yes, Ben Bradley, our battery bad boy Baron. Ben Bradley. Say that. That's like a lot of B's. A lot of B's. Thanks, Ben.